It's about what Rachel Feinstein said.
The N-word or
there's this other New York comic who you don't know.
Not Jewish.
She was open.
Palestinian, actually.
she used to open for Amy Schumer and shit. So probably
I fucking hate Amy Schumer, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot stand her.
Yes.
I can't stand her face, her jokes. I think she's the most unfunny person in the world, bro. So there's...
Push it forward.
Am I okay?
Oh,
That's
this
like
moves.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was fucking... It's fucking heavy. I didn't want to fuck it. Yeah, there's not many, like, people that, like, I can't stand their face. Actually, there is. But, like, her in particular, dude, when she was pregnant, first of all, I have this thing against women that have to show the whole world every fucking thing they do when they're pregnant. Like, they're the only person that's ever been pregnant in the world. It's a thing that I can't stand, dude. Like
that Asian girl there? I forget her name. Asian comic.
Yeah. Another one, of course. Yeah, they all think that they've never fucking the only person to get fucked and came inside before, dude. They're like, oh, she was so gross when she was pregnant too.
It's happened to
Schumer,
Samson
dude.
a couple times.
Imagine hearing bombing while you're in the womb. You're like, this fucking sucks already.
Look at her, fucking gross. Why? Why are you showing us your tits for? That's not normal. Like,
Holy fuck.
oh yeah,
strip
and then,
club, you know.
then she came up with another.
Is that her
movie.
husband that signed 17 NDAs?
Yes, dude. That's
Really?
her fucking little cuck husband who fucking.
Really?
Can't you tell by the look on his face that he's like, there's a gun to my kneecap right now?
Yeah, dude. Look at her, bro. I fucking hate her, dude.
My wife is
This
hilarious. Look at that. Look at that. You look at that last one.
Yeah, so that's a movie. Did you see that
That's
movie?
disgusting. That's not even real.
No, that's the movie that came out on Netflix where she pretends to be pregnant.
So it's like people give me shit about the nose strip, which I need medically, but she's doing this. Okay.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
But they have montages of her like taking jokes, and then they put like Patrice, and then they put her, and then Patrice.
Oh yeah.
And then they had like
I didn't even know she was a known joke.
Well, you know what's funny? When she was accused with
John
the
Mulaney,
Patrice thing, she was starting to attack. I just fucking woke up. Oh, she said she was like talking in a black accent, like Ebonics or whatever. She's like, yo,
stole the joke so hard. She fucking started sounding black.
like Patrice, yeah. She's like, I won't jack it. I will never jack a joke. It's like
I about that shit.
you're stealing his essence too.
Yeah.
Post mortem, you fucking piece of shit.
Back when my ancestors motherfucking got emancipated.
Speaking of bumps, I'm pregnant, bro.
She said at the funeral, he was a good motherfucker. She said at the funeral, shit.
Thanks for the jokes, man. Yeah, no, she's I never.
You ever see a black guy who's like in his 20s or 30s and he does shit that black guys do in their 50s only say? Like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're not a 50-year-old barber shop guy.
Well, that's from The Wire.
That's pretty much Peter, though.
Yeah.
What's from The Wire?
She.
Well, it's also from like the history of like black people.
Why don't you just grow up around like your uncles and your parents and shit like that, and they're probably some of them are probably like that, so you're like, oh fuck it, yeah, you just maybe
Yeah, if I
Do you
mention
have
my
any
uncle.
fucking uncles you grew up with?
yeah.
Like,
Just ask him if he has a dad, dude. If that's what you want.
Oh my dad was
I know he has. You grew up with your dad.
I grew up with my dad, but
Yeah,
he made sure he knew. He's like,
Yeah,
you
dude.
fucking useless.
That's why Peter's so whitewashed. He has the dad, not the mom.
Yeah, okay, it makes sense. Yeah, okay.
They say I'm whitewashed, but then when I go in a white room, it's never. I never fit
Let's
in.
just say he's never been at the volleyball.
So you know the term like
They hate me.
Do you? Because like, with all due respect, like, what you're known as the white black guy. Let's like I'm letting you know. You're the white black guy.
That's what you guys say.
Take it as you want to take
Yeah, I
it.
take it.
You know.
Yeah.
Does that offend you?
Take it from a fat Italian
would you rather
little
be
Syrian.
See, like, they'll say that about me, but then I'll see some other guys, and I'm like, I don't get where you like. So you're gonna put me with where you guys be like, hi, how you doing? It's like, I'm waiting this nigga. I'm like,
No,
okay.
look, he's not Randy Comey,
Well,
but
I'm gonna bleep that.
but he's not Nick Banks either. I know what you're saying.
I don't know any of those people.
Randy Coleman.
Randy Comey,
The only guy that bombs despite having a list.
has a list.
Look, he's wearing a polo, for God's sakes. Like, I mean, you know.
Yeah, but it's Izod. That's the blackest fucking thing.
That's Walmart, no? It's not Walmart?
No, it's like before Walmart. Before Walmart.
Before you get
That's like
Walmart.
That's like
What the
wearing.
hell's that?
That's like That's like wearing K-Swiss on your fucking.
That's the whitest thing you could fucking possibly see.
I never had.
K-Swiss is black. Let's come on.
Is it?
Yeah, for sure.
I watch it. Yeah, the shoes.
I just hear the word Swiss and I think of the Scandinavian fucking country with all these people with white hair. Blonde hair and
I mean,
blue eyes.
Switzerland is in the middle of Europe, but not all of us pass geography.
And Ireland.
Would you not consider it like a fucking? They got Scandinavian fucking essence to them.
all the same shit.
And wasn't Ireland the N words of Europe? Isn't that a?
You can say it. Anybody you see what I mean? You're gonna tell me he's not the white black guy?
This is a political show. We do not say.
All right, let's do a little Pawn Stars. You can put your hand on the table.
Oh shit, it's the same.
Have to call an expert. He's wearing eyes on.
Expert walks in, it's Randy Kobe.
Did you just not say it for this
Yeah.
because of the episode? Okay, because you be
Why, we
slanging
could
that
say
fucking
it.
word.
Oh yeah, I say it all the
Just say
time.
the fucking.
We can say it, but we don't really.
Can I say
You
it?
were certainly allowed, to my knowledge. Yeah.
I mean, to a certain extent, man.
I mean, you can say it, but then I have to edit it. So please don't say it. So please don't say it.
It's okay.
No, I just heard that for the podcast. But no,
I just want to say it so bad.
I know. You're sweating, did you?
I am sweating. Fuck.
Well, you want a little bit of vape? Here, take some.
Is that why I'm fucking?
I don't know, bro.
Is that why your eyes are like the color of a fucking seagull? Seagull eyes.
What does that mean?
What color are your eyes? No, why do you have like I can't tell if they're like hazel or green. Like you have like fucked up eyes.
Do I?
Your eyes are like a random
brown? 'Cause I'm like,
I
I'm full
can't
of
tell what
shit?
color they are. Yeah, they look like seagull eyes.
Did you do drugs last night?
No.
No.
Seagull
But
eyes.
seagulls freak me out though. Seagulls like I don't know. I don't know what. I thought I knew what they ate, and then I saw one eating a rat.
garbage,
You know, I
dude.
killed a
No, I
seagull
saw
by
one eating a
accident.
rat. Yeah.
Oh
Did I
yeah.
ever tell you, I was eating a peach. I throw the core. A seagull comes and eats it. I see a core going up and down in its throat, and then it like flies away and then fell.
you
Oh
killed it.
shit.
Yeah, the fucking retarded bird just eats a giant
Eats
peach core.
In high school, we were eating outside.
Back in the 80s.
Back in the fucking in the late '80s.
Yeah.
When
Breakfast Club.
he had an apple.
When white
he's like-
people could say the N-word.
Yeah.
And there's only one member in the club.
There's a seagull, must have been 50 fucking feet, 60 feet away. He goes, this apple whipped it at the seagull. Dude, he hits it and fucking, it's just like twitching on the floor like
shit.
this. The teacher sees it, calls him in, and like he's like, Miss, I didn't think I was gonna hit the fucking thing. You know? It's like I just took a wild shot and like, but first of all, birds, there's enough of them. We can kill birds.
No, just some are, you
There's
know.
definitely not enough.
There's not enough birds.
Seagulls? I'm not talking about fucking.
Okay. Well, seagulls and pigeons,
rare
fine. Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, you didn't kill like a cockatoo with multicolored
I didn't kill
feathers.
fucking what's his name, Toucan Sam. Fuck.
Oh fuck! Well, I need Fruit Loops, bro. I need Fruit Loops. You
Imagine
only hit
you kill a
because
toucan Sam. He's like, fuck.
Remember when he was Jamaican?
Is he?
No, now he's like he's white. He's like, hello, welcome to Fruit Loops, and he's very like.
When the fuck was Toucan Sam Jamaican?
What? You never remember back in the days? Like he'd be like, follow your
Dude, we're
nose,
not
man.
54. Sorry.
Okay, all right then. Fuck. Tony the Tiger and there was a Cheetos guy.
Very
The
racist
Cheetos.
to Italians, by the way.
What? Really?
Tony the Tiger. I mean,
Tony the Tiger was Italians.
But why is it racist though?
Because I want to say it's racist.
Oh.
So now it's racist. Okay, I want to feel victimized.
No, I thought he did an
Welcome to my
Italian.
world.
That's your race card.
Yeah.
So you think you suffered? Fucking Tony the
Yeah.
Tiger had a pinky ring when I was in 1998. Okay.
The red bandana.
Are you Italian?
Look, see, look. Well, you think a coincidence that I get the Tony the Tiger looking microphone too? They did it all fucking. It was all planned, bro.
Oh, play.
Fucking racist fucks.
Oh, I wanted to bring up
flake.
the breakfast thing that happened. Oh no, we went for lunch.
Supper we went for.
Oh, sorry, I have no memory.
At Casual Spar. When's the last time any of you guys have been to Casual Spar?
Casual
Awful
Spar,
place.
A long time.
A long time.
That's actually been
But
a long time.
I
yeah.
hate casual spot. I
It's-
think it's the most garbage food.
It's probably the
still
worst.
around?
Not even a restaurant. The worst place in the fucking. In
Oh
the
yeah, they
Northern
gave me
Hemisphere.
burger bread. I remember that. That was,
No, so the minute they sit us down, they brought us to a table where your legs are hanging, like you can't even sit down.
Yeah.
And we're like sitting there, like he's like leaning forward. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Atraxx is there. This is racist to Italians.
It was, dude.
What is it? Italian barbershop? Like his feet are hanging. And your
Dude,
thing
there
was
was little perches for your feet under, like you had to, because I didn't know how to sit like that, dude.
no,
Fuck.
oh, come on, man.
There's a, like, because if you don't put your feet there, you lean forward, bro. I was like leaning forward. I'm
You
like,
just lean back in the chair.
Like, does a restaurant not know that people like sitting at a table and eating? Like,
No, casual bar
So,
is weird.
so the metal bar was like really close to where your feet are. So you have to bend your legs backwards to like put your feet on something.
Yeah.
Then we asked the waiter, "Do you have a regular table here?" Because like we couldn't see from there.
and the guy didn't know.
He's like, "I think so, maybe." I'm like, "This is a great fucking restaurant. You think you have a regular table?" Finally, we sit down, and then the fucking ripoff. What happened with the fucking?
So they have this. The first thing they send you there. First of all, one thing that I can't
Did
stand.
it have popcorn? Do they still do
Yeah,
popcorn?
they had popcorn.
Nice.
Best part of the night was the popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. They have food. They have food is
The
best.
fucking-
popcorn's the,
The food
best.
was pretty shit too.
It was
Yeah,
shit.
no, casual sport
The food is fucking
disgusting.
terrible.
Disgusting.
But you can tell right away when I turn behind me, and well, you said it. There's one guy in the kitchen, and he's like the 14-year-old fucking Indian guy, like
there it
going
is.
crazy back and forth.
Yeah.
Like. She gives me the menu. I don't know what the fuck it was. It's a thing where they want you to scan
Oh, I hate
QR
those
code,
back in the
yeah,
day.
the
Yeah,
QR
I hate that.
right away. It pisses
The
me
whole
off.
time you were like, "My mother can't eat here." I'm like, "Your mother would never want to eat here."
Yeah.
My mother got me the gift certificate, that bitch. You know, like what fucking. So there's a thing, and it says special. There's a special every day. On Monday, it's this. On Tuesday, it's $17 pitchers. Wednesday, it's grab the waitress's tit, whatever.
Yeah.
So it was Tuesday, and I literally go, what did I go? She goes, I go, it's a $17 pitcher. She goes, any pitcher you want is $17. That's as far as the conversation went,
Yeah.
right?
Picture of vodka. Let's go.
So I get Sapporo because it's expensive, and you know, I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck it.
It's premium. It's premium.
It's the
Yeah,
premium,
yeah, yeah.
you know? Brings the thing. Go. We have our meal, which was terrible. This
Yeah.
guy ordered 3 burgers. I swear to God, they were this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it said trio bison burgers as a meal, not an appetizer.
Yeah. They were in the.
And I thought it would come with fries because I saw trio, and then anyway, so they're literally the size of like a fucking Oreo.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a good.
and the salad was like pretty like whatever,
Trash.
fucking
Salad was
trash.
terrible, but so whatever. The food sucks. We weren't expecting to go to fucking Le Coeur Cheval for the food, right?
Yeah.
But like,
We had to go to La Fleur after to fill ourselves up.
No,
Oh.
bro.
It was better.
Casual sport food.
It is better.
I shit you not. I'm just remembering this now. Casual sport food sucks so much that on my last bid, I was sitting down next to a guy, and when we got our food, I was like, "Fuck, this looks like shit." And the guy beside me, who was completely Quebecois, turned to me and he says, "Hey, I see. At least it's not casual sport, huh?"
yeah, that's the standard that we
Yeah.
go by, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
fucking. It was a joke. So then, whatever. I get the bill, and she goes, "Okay, for the pitcher for $17, you have to be a member."
What?
I go, what?
What?
A member. She goes, "Yeah, you have to download this app and be." I'm like, okay, I'll download the app. I'll
While
download
she has the pay machine in
While
front of
she's
you.
fucking standing there, like in front of me, like a fucking idiot, you know. So like, I download the app, like I said, send an email to this and that. Long story short, I never got the discount, you know. Like I'm sitting there, like just give me the fucking bill with the regular price, dude. Like I'm
We just
not-
wanted to get the fuck out of
yeah,
here.
I don't want to be in here anymore, you know.
Yeah.
But then it just started burning me. I'm like, Sansa, I gotta say something. I gotta talk to the manager.
So why would you offer something that you needed to download the app first?
Dude, to
But
me,
she
it was,
didn't mention it in the beginning.
she didn't mention it at the beginning. But then she goes, "Oh, it's on the paper, so I don't have to say anything." I go, "You
So
have
why
anyone
you-
over on me? There's a fucking fine print when I go to eat, dude. Like, are you kidding me?"
Come to casual sport. All our waitresses are actually Jew-lords.
I said they're trying to get one over you. So fuck you, casual sport. Where's the camera? Fuck you, you little fuckers. Don't go there.
17 people watching. this podcast.
And none of them go to casual.
yeah.
One of them is Samson's mom.
You go into the kitchen, it's just some guy with like a purple fucking button-down shirt with a Statue of Liberty. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna sue you."
He's just waiting.
No, but then like remember that you got the manager, right?
Yeah.
And then she like shows us the menu, and like
Yeah.
she was
What,
showing.
what race is the manager?
Pure white.
She was like, they were all
White
white.
blonde.
They're
Is a
white.
woman too?
Yeah.
So she's showing him on the menu, like at the very bottom left corner, there's like this blue thing with a QR code, and it says membership, whatever. And when you look at that at the beginning, you don't assume it matters.
No.
You know, I thought it was like an email list, like what if you want
Yeah.
to, I don't know, receive
Points or
promotions,
promotion, yeah.
stuff like that.
Which for sure they're gonna spam you with.
Yeah,
whether you ask for it or not.
Yeah, so nobody wants to download the fucking thing. So when you look at that, because here's the thing, on the menu it says $17 special price.
Right.
Then at the bottom it says the QR code thing.
Yeah.
So they scam you in a way that you see the discount. You're like, oh great, I'll take that please, which is exactly what he said.
Yeah.
And then at the end they go, oh, but you have to do this. And then I'm thinking to myself, that would be the worst date. Imagine trying to look like trying to be a boss. You're on a date, or I don't know why you'd go there on a date, but
one, don't go to casual store.
well, like, if you were with a girl or whatever. Whatever the fuck you fuck. If you're with Toucan Sam, okay?
Follow your nose.
Yeah, like when the bill.
When the Tiger and Toucan Sam at Casual Sport having a fucking gay all time.
When like you don't want to be like.
Toucan Sam, why do you keep going in the bathroom?
Follow your nose.
No, like you don't want to be like paying the bill. Like, well, I gotta download the app. That's
how I felt with you. You weren't even on my fucking date. I was getting embarrassed, you know? Like,
Yeah, no, they shouldn't do that. Why would
I
you?
could just see Atraxx like sitting, feet not touching the ground. Can I see the manager, please?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's how I felt like a fucking kid. Like, oh, dude. And then I just had to tell her.
Rocking your chair and shit.
And at this point, I had already
He
paid.
fucked over with his feet dangling.
At this point, I had already paid, right? So it wasn't even a question of like, of getting a discount. This, I just wanted to let my fucking anger be, known. You know, I'm like, tell me, I'm not the only one that's. I go, it's impossible. I'm the first person to complain. It's impossible. And she just starts looking at me. Well, I tell the people when I come. I go, yeah. Well, you're a manager. You didn't do a good job training anybody here.
Well, normally we don't have customers.
We're not used to having customers here. Sorry.
Remember, then we went to La Fleur's right after, and there was this guy with a baby pit bull. And I was like, oh shit, it's a pit bull. But then you were like, no, it looks good natured and stuff. He goes and the dog goes up to Atraxx, he's petting the dog. Then right before I pet the dog, he goes, oh, he's Jewish. The dog just walks away. I'm like, hey baby. I'm like, come here. I always thought I was connected to like dogs and shit. The dog just did not want to deal with me.
I didn't catch it afterwards, but they were like olive skin, like they were like from the Middle East for sure. You know, so like I don't know if they thought the guy was like making like a racist joke, but it was like for the dog. Casual Sport in LaSalle still there. They did renovations. They did like a fucking
another side. Oh, I thought
it's near the mall now.
Yeah, it's part of Angagnon Mall now. Yeah.
Right near Bella LaBeouf.
Bella Beouf, yeah, sorry. I went to
Okay,
Bella
that's
Beouf.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, so Bella Beouf. Oh, but yeah, you're
Another
right.
shit place, honestly.
Another
I don't
bullshit.
Like, I don't like
bullshit.
Bella
You don't like the Bella Beouf?
No, I don't.
Stride's better than better than fucking Casual Sport though. Like
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'll tell you what. The Belle LaBeouf in Vaudreuil,
Yeah.
decent.
Okay.
The one on St. Catherine,
Yeah.
my asshole.
Oh shit. I saw a guy getting paddled
And it's
there.
overpriced.
you saw a guy with what?
Getting paddled there, like
I heard pounded.
No, paddled. Well,
Paddle?
same thing.
What do you mean paddle?
You go there, the cook's getting his cheeks clapped.
No, it was like they do this thing. They ring the bell, and I'm like, why the fuck is that? So we're eating. We're like, why are they ringing the bell? And we see a guy like he's like his head's on the fucking thing, and they're just like paddling his ass. And
Oh, like it's fucking Dazed and Confused or something?
Yeah, okay. It's probably like the burger. There's a certain burger that you get, and they slap your ass.
And I'm like, why am I doing? Like, why you pay for that? That's what I don't understand.
There's some people that pay for some
It's
fucking.
called the FAG burger.
Yeah,
Well, in Greece, they had this bar.
cuck burger.
There was a bar in, I think it was
Amy
Mykonos,
Schumer's wife.
where like they put a motorcycle helmet on your head, and then they hit you over the head with a hammer.
And they come in
Sorry,
your
Pantelis.
They hit you over the head with
Visor up.
Welcome to Greece. Yeah, and then you do a shot. And it's like,
And you get sent to Ingushetia.
Oh yeah, that's
We
a
agree.
thing, though. No,
Yes.
well, not the hammer thing, and that's a Greek. What's it called? The interpretation of it. But there's a shot where the girl slaps you in the hurricane,
Yeah,
the tornado.
when
or
you
yeah,
slap
something.
that
yeah.
sounds fun. I don't want to get hammered
What?
over
I don't
by
wanna
a guy
get
named
slapped.
Costa with a fucking with a leather G-string on. You know, like
That sounds too bad to me.
I got this bitch who can just say, I fucking hate black guys.
So, Atraxx.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk a little bit about you. Your real name is Armando Hitler.
Yeah,
Hitler? Hitler?
Armando Adolf.
Armando Hitler.
Yeah,
That's an Italian name.
So you're right wing?
You used to be one of the hosts of JOFO, which is
yeah. You guys, you're having me on. I'm not only I'm a never was. I'm not even a has been. I'm a never was, dude. You guys really gotta amp up your fucking game. You know? You're getting me as a fucking guest. Fucking bunch of losers, dude. Fuck.
No, but you're like every Montreal comic does JOFO first. in podcasting. It's like a stepping stone.
It's a rite of passage, I guess.
Yeah, it's a rite of
That's
passage
good,
for
Steven.
Montreal
Thanks.
comics.
I'll take it. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
it's a rite of passage for Montreal comics who say the N-word in private to
That's
come
right.
and do JOFO.
That is exactly it.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Thanks, man.
Well, we said it while you were there.
Yeah,
No, this guy stubbed my toe, but my door was white.
Yeah. So what happened to JOFO? Why the shutdown?
So, like, it
It was just Tico having a kid, essentially?
I mean, that, and he had moved
They're married.
out, and we grew apart, I guess. But we're coming back. We're coming back. Shh. So I'm moving back. I'm moving upstairs, and where the studio is, and we're gonna start filming stuff again next.
Still in LaSalle?
Still in the South. Nice. Still in the South. So we're coming back. That's why I appreciate you coming on. I can at least say that to your 7
There
or
we go.
10 viewers.
It's really just the same 8 people watching twice.
That's my mom passed out on the couch with her iPad.
We have a guy from America who listens to us.
Oh, yeah,
America.
Yeah, we have one guy from
America.
America. I was checking the analytics.
I hope
Just
so.
a
earlier on
comedy
this
seller
week.
headliner stealing all of our jokes. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
It's Samson watching from a VPN. Let's be honest.
No,
I
it's
do
like
use it
it's not even from YouTube or Spotify. So he's doing the audio only version. So you know he's a fucking psychopath right away.
Oh, he
because
just wants to listen to it while.
Yeah. He just does the audio version off some fucking site, and he's in America.
How
So,
does he get it though? Off what site? Like,
because you know how like
You have
I don't
that
know
thing
if
where
you
it
know how
blasts it on-
podcasting works. But there's
not the what's it called?
the RSS feed.
yeah, the RSS feed,
yeah.
blasts it off to
okay,
like
so-
different platforms. Yeah.
Okay, so the same. You're uploading it at once.
Yeah, my host is Spotify, but it goes on an RSS feed and then
Okay.
it goes across everything.
Okay.
So
And
that's,
so that's.
so you got one guy from America.
Yeah.
Who's listening
It's
to
Trump.
this.
It's fucking Trump.
It's Trump. Imagine it's Trump.
Not bad, guys.
Yeah. Not bad. That's good, Bowen. That's the first time I see Peter do a fucking accent.
So why did you guys start this podcast? And let me throw the buck at you boys.
Honestly, we had the idea for like since we all started chilling together.
I got nothing.
I'll explain. Since we all started chilling together, we would whenever we'd be on shows, like all 3 of us would be on shows together. Afterwards, usually ended up us getting drunk and like coming up with like scenarios and all this shit. And then like one day, I'm like, hey, we should just do a podcast while we're drunk. And then we figured out that getting drunk on Sunday mornings was very difficult. So
Get drunk by noon. See what we did there?
Yeah, waking up is very difficult.
yeah, waking up is very different. Although most of the time when we do this, we're hungover. So it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah, you're getting some.
Yeah, so
You're getting
and then
some.
we're like, fuck it, we'll try it. What's the worst that could happen? Because the idea, right, is to like do this, cut clips, shorts, whatever, get a bit of a following. As soon as we got motion, hit the road and like either do the podcast thing live or do comedy live. The idea is just
Well,
to
you can
bring
do
people
both.
to shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea is more to just bring people to shows and this and that.
Because the page that it's on is like the comedy show that he runs to is the same.
Yeah,
the-
the comedy cartel thing.
Canadian Comedy Cartel. Wicked name, by the way. I love
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it. But and it creates like you guys are all comedians, right? Which is something
Yeah.
that I'm not. And
Yeah,
this
you're
is
funny. You're
a great.
funnier than most.
Yeah,
It's a great stand up.
I remember you did your first set. Your first set wasn't bad at all, actually. You came to open mic once.
Yeah, where the brass door.
No, at the
Third
third
floor.
floor. You came to open mic. I think you even asked me for advice or something, and I'm like, yeah, just come, this and that, do that. And then your closer was really good.
Fuck, I don't remember. Yeah, I did.
It was like something about football and
locking the girl in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
have that
enjoyed
one.
that. But no, you're good. I mean, your stage presence wasn't there, but it's your first time. Like, no
Yeah.
one's stage presence is really there. I mean, mine was, but that's okay.
Not everyone has a
to
big
him.
dick like you, bro.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to me is my
Shout out to
favorite.
myself, my humble self.
It's kind of a callback on this show. But bro, no, for like a first timer, it really wasn't bad. at all.
I appreciate it. And I did one again after at the brass door. I did another.
Oh, you did what was said? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fucking traitor.
But then,
No, you do his thing.
oh man, there's so much fucking drama for nothing around here. Like, I forgot what I was gonna say completely. I just completely went blank.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll edit it out.
No,
You edit the silence.
Who cares?
Oh, it's just terrible.
But that's what I was coming to. Yeah, that was my point. That all this stuff that you're recording, like this is the reason why we started. This is material. This is like you could take something funny and fucking turn it into a joke.
I think that's what Samson uses this for. Like,
Yeah.
I think he reworks old bits on here, and then he.
Or like, if I come up with something funny and I watch an episode, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on like, even the JOFOs and Dirty Four and this where I could like I'm like when I look back I'm like, oh shit, freaking I died.
But that's
Yeah, because
the whole-
it's organic. Like I remember when I
Exactly.
first JOFO, I was talking about my uncle, and then you guys were like, "Are you sure you want to talk about your uncle?" and mention his name and everything. And I was like, "I don't give a fuck. I'll just block him on Facebook. I have nothing to lose."
There's a joke though, right?
And then I remember, I still remember saying it, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Yeah, like Claudio Capri, shout out to Claudio, said the funniest thing to me. I'm like, Claudio, you have to use this as a joke, but it wasn't even a joke. I go, so Claudio, is your last name Capri?
Oh no, we use it too many times here.
You've heard that one?
No, I said it too many times here. They hate it when I say it.
The Claudio Capri one?
Yeah, he's talking about it. We flushed it. We even had him on the show.
I never heard the fucking Claudio.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Claudio
but-
came last week. He was here last
No,
week.
but Claudio, is your last name Capri because you're from Capri in Italy? And he goes, no, it's because Capri was my father's last name. That is like, and that was dead serious, dude. Fucking
No.
And I had just met him. I didn't know if that was like a joke or not.
No. When it was me, you, Samson, and T, when we were on the birthday show, and he talked about the pedophile thing. That was like, that was the thing where we for some reason we're just like, yeah, you're a pedophile. We're like, Trax's a pedophile. He's like, yeah, he's a pedophile. He fucked my wife, and I'm like, no. It's like no.
Where does that come from? You can't teach that.
Bro, like, there's a picture of me at a comedy show.
Oh, I saw that. That
The
was
Montreal Fringe Festival, you know, it's like basically off JFL, but you can't even get on that. Fringe, for those watching, is a Montreal festival that if you can't even get on the off JFL thing,
It's just on the fringe.
Yeah.
It's just on the fringe. It's not even
and
on.
there was even like a couple comics who just showed up to that, just trying to get on even that. It's fucking crazy.
I can't even get a Tuesday at the Nest. So.
But anyways, I mean.
Hey, listen.
So fucking this guy brought these animals. He was like an animal expert.
Okay, like a Steve Irwin type of bitch.
Like he showed up with a fucking shipping container of animals, and he wasn't even sure if he was getting paid. So he's just a fucking psychopath, basically.
I was gonna use these animals either way for something.
Yeah, like
they're gonna get used.
If we go to open
I
mics,
show them.
I got to open mic. Like if it's all for nothing, I have a piece of paper.
You're
I go
talking
home.
about Pat's animal show. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
like I have my fucking notepad.
He used to come to Barfly with like
With a snake.
with like 7 different kinds
Yeah.
of snakes and like.
He's a super chill guy, but I'm just saying,
No,
like,
super nice
you
guy,
got to be
yeah.
a lunatic to show up somewhere with a container full of animals and not know if you're getting
Yeah,
compensated.
he does comedy shows now because you can't go within 200 yards of a school.
What? Oh, what did he do in the school?
Because he brings snakes there.
Ever since his last conviction.
Come on, kids, it's safe.
There's a snake in my
Bring
pocket.
snakes, but the snake, yeah, the snake is in his pocket, exactly.
Fucking what happened? Oh
a
yeah,
Jew.
so I'm holding a snake in the picture, and Claudio DMs me immediately. Right? I thought you were holding a cock.
That's my favorite. I saw that
guy.
this morning. I died.
Give it up for like if you could monetize hustle, he'd be rich.
Oh.
I tell you that right now.
Yeah.
He hasn't stopped. He hasn't stopped for like a second, dude, and like it's
Yeah, I think he was doing it. I think 5 years before I started.
yeah.
I don't think we ever talked about the classic picture of you
Same
and him.
set.
Oh yeah.
Same set. Same set.
There's a picture of Peter Bowen at Grumpy's bar. They used to have an open mic every Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so Peter's just sitting on a stool watching the open mic. You know, regular human being. Claudio is straggling him, like right behind him. He didn't even know. So Claudio's thighs are around Peter's
chair
body,
up on the chair.
and Claudio's like not doing it as a joke or anything. He didn't realize that he was straggling him, and his head was right behind Peter's head.
Seems very.
It was like they were riding a motorcycle or something.
Yeah.
So then I just remember turning around, and I remember I turned around, and he doesn't say like oh I'm sorry. He just be like, what are you, a faggot?
What are you gay? You don't like my dick in your ass?
Yeah.
Fucking fag.
No, he once poured wax down my neck at a show, and I'm like, what the fuck is, hey, why are you mad at me?
Pour wax down your
How
neck.
does he even get waxed?
No, because they had candles at the show. At the table.
Okay. Candles in like glasses.
And, like, I don't know, there's like a tall, I forgot if it was like a tall candle collects wax inside.
Yeah. I know how wax is.
But it's his thought to put it down. It's just like,
I remember.
He probably was watching some kinky porn. He's like, oh yeah.
I remember. So Claudio always like shows up. If you book Claudio, he'll always show up early.
Oh, yeah.
Like he shows up very.
The day
shows
before
up-
sometimes.
Shows up very early.
like 6.
So I remember
shows up
I booked
very
him
early.
I booked him at Old Port, and I'm barking, and Claudio shows up. First of all, it's mid-July. This guy shows up, full jeans, fucking full leather jacket,
Yeah.
smoking a cigarello, and he's just there smoking a cigarello.
Claudio
Like,
smoking cigarettes.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know he
so
did that.
So I go up to him, I'm like, Claudio, don't you have diabetes? You can't be smoking. He's like, it's one of those days.
God bless him. God
I
bless
asked
him.
him if he'd fuck this female comic that me and him, we know each other, like we all know. And she's like hot. And right away he goes, nah, I don't shit where I eat. He's just like, he just whips out like out of pocket the most unhinged comments.
Like I remember, we're just waiting for the bus. And we see this one chick. He's like, "Yo, Peter, you see that chick over there, man? If I had her, I just fucking like that."
But that's the real Claudio.
Yeah.
That's the real Claudio. Everything else you see,
Yeah.
he's like holding that back.
He's
Like,
holding
I would have
everything
fixed
back.
everything like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's really him.
Yeah,
dude.
that's how
Yeah, so he's a comic that like he needs us to put like hold him down and like electrocute him and make him forget like the idea that he's at a show and all that. It interrupts his natural way of thinking.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know?
he overthinks.
Yeah, overthinks a lot. Yeah.
Right?
Which is hard to imagine him overthinking anything, thinking period. You know, but he
Poor
overthinks.
Claudio, fucking guy.
Fucking, he was on here. He was trying to lie about going to Italy. It was so. It was so
Whoa, explain.
We're not going to repeat the same
Like,
fucking. Actually, we should.
Essentially, Samson was like, he's like, you.
Matt looks so uninterested.
No, Matt's having a blast.
No, but I'm saying he's heard the story already.
He wasn't here.
No, he
wasn't
wasn't. All right, so you're gonna hear it now, man.
So essentially, like, I'm like, Claudio, you ever been to Italy? And he's like, he like paused for like 2 seconds. He's like, yeah, I've been in Italy when I was a kid, you know. And then Samson's like, but you told me you never. But no, he's like, Steve,
his best friend.
His best friend Steve Campagna told me you've never been to Italy.
But he
And
did
he's
his
like,
whole story.
what are you gonna believe, me or Steve? And he's like, well, I'm actually gonna believe Steve.
Well, my father was in Italy. I was in his balls. So technically, I was in Italy too.
I trust someone with a stutter because they have many chances to not lie. You know, he's like he's never been to Italy.
Yeah, he could have
know?
stopped in between there. Yeah. What's his last name? Steve what?
I can't pronounce it.
Campagna or something.
Ciabatta.
What is that? That's
Ciabatta.
ciabatta.
Steve Ciabatta.
It sounds familiar.
The worst bread that I
You're
hate
not a
the most.
ciabatta guy?
I hate it. It's hard. It's crunchy.
What's wrong with you?
I think it was good when it came out. I'm done with ciabatta as well.
This is why I
man.
went last in prison. You don't like ciabatta bread? another sex technique that this legend that we all know who does is so basically, but the hair thing too. Tell him about the hair thing that he does.
No, that's all the time. It's like sometimes when you have a girl, though, you just have to like just grab by the hair and just freaking. And I'm like, why you grab your?
Oh, he's getting a good.
Like we've all grabbed hair, but we don't.
He's fucking Lenny from a bunch of men in that bitch, dude.
He's wrapping it around his arm.
Yeah, dude. Like, make sure you really don't go anywhere, you know?
Get the fuck out of here.
He's the funniest guy to not do it on stage. Like he's the funniest guy about.
That's why I told him that too. I'm like Claudio, I think you're the funniest guy in Montreal. I just don't think you're the
Just
best
not
comedian.
on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
on
so you're not
stage.
the best
On stage, he just holds back. Like you tell, he just holds back. Sometimes he lets it loose. Like at Melrose, one
Who
time.
gives it the stages that we're performing on? It's like if you're not funny on stage, it's like if he gets funny and then gets on a real stage, that's all that counts, you know?
Yeah, like if he's on a big.
Well, it's all practice, of course.
Yeah, like if he's on a big theater thing and he does Claudio and he kills it and he's making money, he's like, yeah, perfect.
I think he's afraid because he has this idea that he needs to be like semi-woke.
No, because he wants to.
head.
He wants to be on the weekend, so he wants to be like kind of like professional.
Because he started around we started around the same time, and when I started, most of the scene, like I didn't know you yet, you didn't start yet, I didn't know
I
you
was in
yet.
jail.
But
Explains why he
it was a
couldn't do-
cesspool of like, and I hate to sound like, cause I'm not. It was just like, and I'm not saying like I give a fuck about people's views and shit, but it was too much. Like people were just like, there was a sensibility of like not, being scared of
saying something that's
saying
gonna-
something
that's gonna
offensive.
fucking-
Yeah.
yeah.
Now it's like more chill a little bit. Yeah.
I feel like the whole world was like that, though. Like
It's still fucked, but it's
7 to 10 years, like 8 years ago.
It's
let's say.
definitely on the decline. Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming back now. I feel
They
like
say there's a fatigue. People are
There's a
getting bored of it.
regression to the mean happening.
Because even the people that are obsessed with it, that follow the religion, they're even getting tired of it. It's like they're like becoming more like secular, I guess. You know?
Yeah. Well, they're realizing that like there's no end game, dude.
Well, you know
People are
what
gonna be
you know
pissed
what
off all the time.
You know what it really was? And when you race, when you accelerate progressivism, it also accelerates the far right.
Yeah, exactly. There's a balance.
Yeah,
right?
The more
a
you
good
accelerate the progressivism, like for example, if we never had if identity politics never happened, so if the woke shit never happened, if like all this focus on transgender people never happened,
like the guy that I bet on last night at the
have
UFC.
the alt right. Yeah, the alt right came up at the same time as progressivity,
Well, they didn't know. Yeah, they're like
one can say that the reason Trump is president now, for example, is because you guys were pushing the woke shit too much.
Yeah.
If you weren't, everybody would have stayed. Nobody used to care about politics.
No.
Nobody used to care about politics up until 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck.
No, nobody cared.
Literally.
It's like, you vote? It's like,
Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't vote till this election.
you didn't give a shit about politics until 10 years ago. This means that the whole world was.
I bet you look at the ballot boxes. There's only 20 votes here.
Yeah. It was Florida ballots.
When I voted, all the people had this I voted near the curling thing downtown. They had the voting booth there, and everybody had this extremely like flamboyant voice. And I was like, is my vote even going to be counted? Like, I got it right over here. But then the guy's like, okay, here's the paper.
Dude,
Like,
I was at the airport and the guy's like, I'm so glad the liberals won. I'm like, oh shit. My concern.
Peter takes the guy's luggage, throws it out the window.
Well, did you guys all voted? Did you guys vote?
No, not this one. No.
I voted, yeah.
I think Samson went conservative. I went liberal.
I went liberal too.
I'm a liberal. Really, you went liberal? See, I'm a closet liberal. Everybody thinks I'm like a far right guy, but deep down I'm a leftist.
Well, listen, if 10 years ago you asked me, I would have said liberal, no doubt.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Now, because of all these fucking losers, I know it's hard to be associated with some of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is
well, how does it feel when people that are like liberal voters look at you, they size you up, and they just assume that you're a conservative just because you're a regular human being?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking not a good feeling.
I mean,
Because they're assuming that because you're not like, you know, you say things like you're just being yourself. You're not constraining your mind.
Yeah.
So they assume because you're not constraining your mind, you must be a conservative. What does that say about the liberal thing?
well, but they
people are
both do
fucking
that though.
retarded. Yeah,
They both do
yeah.
that. They're always calling each other fucking Democrat. You fucking Republican. There's a huge divide, and that's what like.
Yeah.
That's
No, but I've never
that's the
felt
issue,
constrained
really.
like to do stand up. Like if you I would never like if you said like we're doing like a convention for like the Conservative Party, I'd be like okay, like if I was in Canada, like it's a lot really like religious and stuff, but I would probably like feel less worried about someone ruining my life after the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if you're in the U.S., like I'm going to South Carolina next week. I'm plugging my trip, even though I have no shows there.
Oh, nice.
But
Nice.
I'll be in South Carolina next week at the beach.
But South Carolina is red, right? It's a red state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deep.
Yeah.
And like I'm not like, anyway. So like fucking like there, if you do stand up there, I would imagine if you do like a Jesus joke, some guy with a fucking cowboy hat or whatever the fuck they wear there
Let me Jew.
might be like, hey, what do you mean by that? You know, like I could see that happening. But other than that, I wouldn't.
But then you could do a joke about beating your wife, and he would love that one, right?
But that sounds funny already, though. It's like you know.
No, I remember at that kickback.
My comment in the news article, I don't even have a wife. In fact, I'm gay.
Try that one, man. See how it works. Yeah, see how that works. Let me know.
I don't even have hands.
No, but I remember at kickback. I used to have the Dragon Ball joke I used to do, and then I had a tampon joke that I used to connect with it. And so then I remember at the end of the show,
Our whole episode is just me saying, in fact, I'm gay.
So then I remember at the end of the show, I'm just putting stuff to go in my bag just to leave. And this one girl just comes up and she's like talking to me like this, like she's like backwards, and she's like, "I really like your set." I'm like, "Why are you talking to me like that?" And she's like, "But your transphobic joke, you have to relax." And I'm like, "What transphobic joke?" It's like that Dragon Ball joke and the tampon joke. And I'm like, it's about like it's not even it's about
about a
gangbang.
cartoon.
Like what are we talking about?
It's not even nothing to do with trans people whatsoever.
Is it-
Because you know what it is? You know what I find funny about fucking woke people? Is that, yeah, they're woke, but they're also racist. And it shows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It shows really fucking hard
Yeah.
that they're fucking racist.
I'm a
100%.
huge believer in the skeletons in the closet thing.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, so when I was starting out, right, there was it was very, very extremely woke. I noticed the comics that would like, you know, those guys, they would always, it was always a bunch of white guys hanging out at the show, and they were all wearing like clothing, like they all thought they were going to be on Conan or something with like a patterned vest, and you know, like they look like a hipster look, and
I'm gay.
They all want to look like they're good writers or something. And I'm
They all
just,
look like they thrifted their fucking their clothes.
They do. They do. Yeah.
But
they
then,
talk about
I'm like, okay, so I'm not part of that cohort or whatever the fuck. Meanwhile, I'm hanging out with like Peter and like Vance and like, you know, I'm the only guy hanging out with black people, and you guys are the fucking saints on earth.
Yeah,
Fuck.
because black.
Exactly.
Because here's the thing: black culture is not woke.
No.
Not at all.
Well, okay,
Not at all.
because if you're straight up
Actually, it's kind of reverse.
no, but if someone's like straight up being racist and disrespectful, and you can tell they're coming at you,
Yeah, you
obviously,
see the
like,
intent. Yeah,
you know,
you see-
exactly. It's all about the intentions, but you know, people forgot about, you know, like people taking a joke and
And the
common
fact and the
sense.
fact that you could even make your identity woke, or you
Yeah.
could focus on being woke, that's white privilege. People who grow up in real and like
And be a professional
like
victim.
people who come from poverty, people who come from like a broken home, people who are, you know, you're a minority, you're an immigrant, whatever. You don't have time
That's exactly
to
that.
think about all the issues of society and the patriarchy and all that shit. You're too focused on surviving and this and that. And you know what? If someone has a funny fucking black joke, you're gonna laugh at it.
That's
You know,
right.
That's it. Yeah.
But that's right, right?
Yeah.
You're-
so it's
you're
like,
looking for an escape.
And in a sense, being woke is essentially being fucking racist because you're so in your fucking
so
privilege.
I like that he's smiling because he knows he's just trying to get at them.
But what I'm saying makes sense.
Yeah, what it makes sense, yeah.
You have so much time to focus on bullshit. The only reason you have time to focus on that bullshit is because you've suppressed all the minorities around you.
No, it's just
That's it.
No, and life is too good. Life's too good.
Yeah,
It's
that's
exactly it.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to.
Because like you said, like these people are the ones.
The Romans only started fucking men after they built the palaces. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
We got the
And then all the
job
builders
done
are like,
Then we start fucking yeah.
and then the builders are like, get out of my ass.
I'll give you a column.
No, he's getting fucked in. This guy really breathes down my neck a lot. So he's breathing down my neck.
But it's a common thing. Like the woke shit. It's never going to be the black guy standing up and saying, "Hey, don't say that black joke." It's going to be a white girl with fucking pink hair.
Dude, I had a Jewish guy tell me that I was anti-Semitic at a show.
You are though. You are you're a self-loathing Jew.
There was actually a comic once. So like I wore a kippah for like a year, and there was another comic from New York who like actually has a following and shit. But it's all like it's all like he's like Israel stuff and whatever. So he has like a niche market of comedy and stuff. And he was talking to me about like if a comic wears a kippah on stage, but then he doesn't wear it off stage, which I was wearing it in my general life at the time. But he's like, if you weren't wearing it, he's like telling me this because he was like saying how like that insults his identity or something.
Oh my god.
And I was like, wait a minute. So if a Jewish person wears a kippah on stage for his act, he's an anti-Semite? Like, so I'm like, okay, so when Godfrey picks up this mic stand and pretends to be a tribesman, right, for one of his jokes where he's like, oonga, oonga, whatever, like, is he anti-black? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I love how only black people could have lived in caves.
The caveman.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
I don't know. He does like an impression of a tribe person.
But I remember like the 60s.
Oonga, shit.
No, but I have to find that old 60s Spider-Man episode. But I remember it was like it starts out with the enemy or whatever. So the girl goes in her office and she just sees like one of these tribesmen in the office. He's like, monster! And it's like, and I'm like, what the like that's mad raises and shit, man. Like, I'm not
Does
like
Godfrey have to walk around with a spear all day? Like,
yeah,
no, he's fine.
100%. And a keeper.
Yeah,
They just
I don't know.
confuse
But yeah,
everybody.
I mean, listen.
But is he saying that because he thinks that you're doing it just to like to show people?
No,
that
we were
you're
just having a
Jewish?
conversation about.
I know, but it's like
Because he came up to me and he's like, "Oh, I didn't see the kippah," and then we got into that conversation like if people don't wear it off stage, and I was like surprised, and he actually compared it to blackface.
You should have.
I'm like, do you realize blackface
should have
is a
told
white
him to
guy?
go bomb some kids over a
Yeah.
pile of sand or something.
Yeah.
I told him blackface is a white guy.
It would
that.
be like a black guy doing blackface only on stage.
I'll do it.
but that would actually be fucking funny if a black guy made himself darker.
I think someone already did that.
A black guy did that?
I want to say it was a Chappelle Show episode.
Well, we had
Where
we
he
did on
does
Halloween.
blackface and he's already black.
No, he does whiteface a lot, but
Yeah.
he did
He did the white
Seen
black
Drewski's
supremacist.
whiteface? That was fucking crazy.
Oh no, Drewski's a like Drew. I like
Yeah,
Drewski.
Who's that?
There's a big.
Pull him up. You for sure seen
Yeah,
him.
he's like a big. You see him on Instagram all the
Yeah,
time.
he's like one of those Instagram.
Okay.
My favorite clip is like, you know, it's yeah, this guy. But I think Snoop Dogg like snapped on him one time. But it
You
could
know
be,
what I really enjoy when he's doing the interviews there and the random people come
in.
and he's just like he
He's
looks
like,
at them.
no, get the fuck out
Yeah,
of
get
here.
the fuck out of here.
This guy's he's like
Is he Puerto Rican or something?
No, he's black. He's full black. He's just making white face. Okay, now China's you buys back on the pod.
Hey, shout out to you, bye.
okay. So this guy's he gay?
Oh my god.
No. He's straight. I mean, he went to it. I think he is implicated in the Diddy party, but
Oh, is he? Oh, it makes sense. He's blowing up.
Yeah, I've seen his face before. He's one of those guys.
yeah, you see him on reels and shit. All
Does he
the
give head in whiteface or blackface?
Yeah.
He looks funny though. His eyes look kind of Asian.
No,
actually,
he is
right?
funny. He
He's
is
joking.
funny. He's like an Instagram comedian.
I remember he's asking, he's like, it's not. He's like, what do you think about your comedy life? He's like, it's not about the money, man. And he just starts dying laughing. It was like, get the fuck out of here.
Everything is about money, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I gotta piss. Fuck.